Welcome to the inside of the camper. We're going to start at the rear here. Up here you have the connection for the cable for the rear TV, power. You have bunks here, and it does come with a little sticker here that says 300-pound weight limit. Under both sides you can access the lower storage from in here. Just like that. Okay. So keep in mind that there is a way out and in the trailer there. Right here's your thermostat, going to control all your heat and cooling functions. You have cool, fan, off, and heat. Okay. Anytime you have the fan in the on position and you turn the heat on, the fan on the ceiling will kick on. So you're going to want to keep that on auto for most of the time. Otherwise, it's the thermostat. Just select your setting. Works either way. You don't have to change it for hot or cool. Over here, toilet flushing. Pretty self-explanatory here. Halfway down adds water to the bowl. All the way down is flush. Just looking around for anything to be in here. You're going to find switches on the walls and different switches. Some of these have buttons in the middle. Some of them are switched on the wall. Right here, refrigerator. You're going to want to flip it to auto. Anytime you need to use electricity, it was going to automatically use electric over the gas. Anytime the power goes out, you're going to see this light come on saying gas, and then it's going to attempt to use the propane to keep everything cold. We have it at the coldest setting. You can set the cold to whatever you like. This is mainly for the refrigerator itself, not necessarily the freezer. The freezers are usually a set temp. Okay, with that being said, when it comes to storage, there's one more feature with this that you have right here. Okay, you're going to pull out a little bit on the handle, and you see this comes out. This is going to dock right here. And what that does is keeps a gap so that you can prevent mildew in the event you store the coach. Now, with this here, you got a couple lights here. That is also the light for the oven. Keep that in mind. Okay, when you're igniting your stove, first of all, you're going to flip once, flip again, turning, turn it on, and you're going to ignite your stove. Same thing goes with the pilot light for the oven. You're going to hold, push and hold, and you're going to turn the igniter. Okay, once it lights, keep it held, let it off, it goes out, repeat the process. After that, select your temperature, and you're off and running. Hood range is pretty self-explanatory. You got a light, you got a fan. Okay, the microwave's the microwave. Open it, set your time, start, good to go. Over here on the wall, you're gonna find your awning switch, which is gonna allow your awning to go in and out. We're just gonna pop this out just a little bit. And then back in. Waiting for it to stop. It stops, you release. If you weren't sure, it's okay to touch the button a couple times. Different lights here have different functions. You have the awning light, you have a cabinet light here, and you have ceiling lights right below it. Now, down here, you're going to find your shop vac. Okay, with that vacuum, you also have hoses. The hoses, along with your crank handles, are located underneath the bed. When you're operating this, it says source and vac. When you switch to vacuum and you are under power, it will cut the microwave out completely. You will no longer have power to the microwave until you shut it off. Fireplace, you have buttons here that are all going to work everything. Different color modes, different flame modes, heat, different options. There is a booklet on operations. There's also a remote for this, a remote for the radio, a remote for the TV, all in this booklet located up in this cabinet, along with paperwork coming with your radio and your TV to help you operate them. Okay, and then just to show you underneath the bed so that you are aware, you have two crank handles and hoses under the bed. Now right here, last but not least, we have the slide out switch. You're going to use this anytime you're getting ready to come in. So right now the slide's out fully extended. This is what it sounds like when it's out. You're going to have a knocking noise. Once that does that, No longer push it, release, you are out the whole way. The same thing goes for in. Sometimes when it comes in the whole way, it just stops, then you're done. Above here, you're gonna say HTR. That is the water heater switch, and it's LP gas only. It's an LP water heater. You have a water pump switch. This is to use the onboard water, which would be the fresh tank, which is reading empty, okay? As far as the battery goes, also reading low, but we are running every light on in the coach right now. You have gray tank, black tank, fresh tank, and your battery, all red right here. In the event that your water heater does not light, and there's an issue, there's an FTL light right here. It's called fault light. It means it did not light and there was an issue. You're gonna turn it off, try again, or check, make sure you have propane.